Hey guys, it is Patrick, Financial Grit Media. If this is your first time on this channel, make sure you press the subscribe button and turn on the notifications. That way you're notified every time we post a new video to this channel. Now, this video is a little bit different because it has nothing to do with necessarily knowledge, and it's not a challenge video from our channel. What this video is about an article that I found on Yahoo Finance a couple of weeks ago. Now, this article was written, and it's a very short article, but this article was written by Andy Kurtz, and the article was titled, "The stock market hit its financial crisis bottom 9 years ago. Here's how much you would have made if you started investing." And in this article, he talks about if you were able to predict the bottom and invested $100 a month for the last 9 years, today you would have had $19,333 on an investment of $10,900, which basically comes out to about $8,400 in profit, basically, if you were to do that. Now, it wasn't that the article was surprising to me or why I'm sharing this video. There was a comment that kind of irked me for the last couple of days, and that comment's right here. Now, this comment was made by this gentleman, I presume, named Dave, and he writes, "This information only helps if it was posted in 2009. And what irks me about this is, first of all, does this individual know how investing works? And number two, is he being sarcastic? Because I sometimes is very sarcastic about things, and sometimes people don't read that sarcasm very well. But what irked me was that if this was true, he didn't understand how the stock market worked and how you can't necessarily predict when the bottom occurs. So many people try to predict the bottom, but they're never 100% right. The only way to really predict the bottom is to let time pass and look back and say, hey, the bottom was on this date. So a couple of lessons to be had, I think, from this one comment is that we won't know what happens in the future, and you're not going to know what happens in the future, but you have to start at some point. Whether you start now or whether you start after the next big crisis that happens in the financial world, you got to start at some point, and you kind of have to have those blinders on if the market goes down or if it goes way up, because you're in it for the long haul. And so whether you're investing as a personal hobby or you're investing because you want to save for retirement, the key consistency of this article is that if you invested a little bit at a time, you would have accumulated a mass over the last 9 years. Now, obviously, Andy couldn't have posted this 9 years ago because he didn't know we were going to have one of the longest stretches of bull runs in history. All he knew 9 years ago was we were going through a hard market. And so as we look at this article, and I'll leave the link of this article in the description below just so that you can see it. It's got some nice visuals to it, a chart so that you can kind of see what's happening. But the key thing is just to start. Start somewhere in something. If the market goes down, know that you're in a long term. And if you catch one of these bull markets, as long as you keep investing, you'll also have this return of 11%. So after I've done all the calculations, it comes out to about 11%, and precisely it's 11.676% return if you would have invested $100 every single month over the last 9 years in this bull run. So don't be like Dave that is being a little bit ignorant to what's going on. Look, Andy couldn't have wrote this article any sooner because he didn't know what was going to happen. You don't want to be caught on the sideline, so you just got to invest and make smart choices in your investments so that you can sustain a future with those earnings. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you kind of understand why maybe this comment irked me a little bit, because obviously we can't predict the future, but we can definitely look back to the past. But if you like it, make sure you press the like button. If you want to see more of this videos, make sure you press the subscribe button. If you want to check out this actual article, make sure you go to the description and you'll find the link to this article there. And then leave a comment. What do you think? Do you think this article could have been posted 9 years ago with the same results? Or maybe 9 years ago, the headline would have been the biggest stock market crash since X, Y, and Z. So I'm Patrick with Financial Grit Media, and we'll see you in the next video.